This is the Roulette Master, and one of my subscribers, Pete, says that he has a roulette system that has never lost. He says that he is winning $250 every single day of the week with this roulette system. He plays in Australia, uses the European roulette wheel, and man, I cannot wait to see if this is true or not. Let's jump right into it. We're going to put his system up today against breaking the roulette wheel, which is another great roulette strategy, but man, I can't wait to get to this new one. Let's go ahead and start with breaking the roulette wheel first, though, and here we go. So we're going to start with a $10 bet on red, and let's go ahead and spin. And here we go. That's a 20 black, and that's a loss. So we're going to go up a unit from 10 to 20. We're minus 10 currently with this one. And I'm going to share with you everything you need to know with this one and what Pete's doing to win every single day. I can't wait for that. And there's another loss. Let's increase by another unit. Okay, now we're at $30, or we're minus 30, and let's see what we get here. Okay, that's an 18 red. Okay, and that is a $30 win. We're going to keep increasing whether we win or lose until we get $50 in profit. So let's go ahead and do that. Now we're at $40 total bet. That's an 18 red. And that's a win. Let's see where that puts us. We're up 40, so we're going to keep increasing. Now we're at a $50 bet. And if we win this one, we'll be well on our way to our second goal. And we did get the win. That's a 14 red. So our next goal is going to be $100, but we're already at 90. We're going to reset back to 10 on red. And if we get this one, we'll meet our second goal. And we can go ahead and start reaching for our third. But there's a loss right there, so let's increase. So now we'll go from 10 to 20. We're currently up 80, trying to get to 100. We're going in $50 increments. And here we go. That is a 19 red. And that's a $20 win. Let's see where that puts us. We're up 100. We reached our goal. We go back to 10 on red. And let's spin. This is breaking the roulette wheel. And then again, this amazing roulette system by Pete is coming up. And he calls it SSS. I'll tell you why here in a second. Let's go ahead and increase that bet. And our next goal is $150. Let's go ahead and spin here. That's 11 black. And that's a loss. So we're still going for 150, but now we'll be at 30. We're up 70 currently. And he calls that system SSS as simple, smart, and safe. And that's 11 black. Let's go ahead and increase again. Again, we're trying to get to 150. Currently, we're only up 40, but we're increasing after every win or loss until we get up to that next level. There's a win there, so we're not at 150, so we keep increasing. Now we're at $50 total on red, and here we go. That's a 10 black, and that's a loss. We increase. And we're only up 30 now, but we'll get some wins here. We're up, we're going from 50 to 60 because we're going up each and every time until we reach our next goal, and that's a win on 14 red. All right, so we're up 90. We're going to keep increasing because 150 is our current goal with this one, and here we go. That's a 28 black, and that's a loss. So let's increase from 70 to 80. Okay, this is a $2,000 bankroll system or $200 bankroll with dollar units. You can play whichever fits your budget best, and that's a 19 red. Okay, that's an $80 win, but we're not at 150, so we increase again. Now we are at 90, and let's see if we can get a red here. We did not. That's a 2 black, so we keep increasing. And that takes us back to $10 profit temporarily, but we're at $100 bet here, so you'll be surprised how quickly we can come back by increasing whether we win or lose. And now we're at 110. Let's increase again. This is a 110 total bet, and that's a loss. So let's increase again. But again, we're increasing on wins as well until we reach our next profit goal or close to. Now we're at 120, and the cool thing about this is before long, we'll be getting to where we might just be able to get one win to get us back on track. Because you can see that's a 120 win there. We're going to go up again because we're not at 150 goal. And if we get a red here, we're going to jump a bunch of our goals. And we did. Look at that. So let's see where we're at now. So not only did we reach our goal of 150, now we're at 250. Our next goal is going to be 300. And we just leaped over a bunch of goals. And that is awesome. So let's go back to 10 on red and spin. And we're at 4 minutes, 50 seconds in out of 15 with breaking the roulette wheel. And here we go. That's a $10 win. So we'll just stay on red for 10 and spin. And again, SSS Roulette by Pete is coming up. He says it's never lost. Make sure you stick around for that one. I'm excited. And that is a loss. Let's go ahead and increase that bet. Again, we're trying to get to $300 profit now. And here we go. He says that stands for simple, smart, and safe. And that's a 1 red. Okay, so we're up to 70. Let's keep increasing because our next goal is 300. And with breaking the roulette wheel, we increase whether we win or lose until we reach our next profit goal. And that's a win of $30. And we just did it. Now we're going for 350. We just reached another goal. Now we're back to 10 on red, and let's spin. We're almost 6 minutes in out of 15. And that's a loss on 31 black. Okay. So that drops us back to 290, but we'll be at 350 profit in no time if things keep going like this. And here we go. That's a 23 red, and that's always a good number. And we're up 310. We're going to increase because we're not at 350. Now we're at $30 total bet. Again, we're increasing whether we win or lose till we reach our next goal. And these are very attainable goals, which is good. You want to get something that's very easily reachable, and we're at 280 profit right now, trying to get to 350. That's a loss on 13 black. Okay, let's increase that. Now we're at 50, and we're up 240, trying to get to 350. And here we go. That's a 7 red. Okay, that's a win there, and we're not at 350, so we're just going to keep increasing, and you can see there we're now going to be at 60, and let's go ahead and spin. Let's see if we can get the win here. All right, we got a win on 32 red. That's awesome. We just reached another goal. We're at 350. Now we're trying to go to 400. So we go back to 10 on red, and let's go ahead and spin again here. Let's shoot for that $400 goal now. And that's a 4 black. That's a loss. Let's increase. Again, we're going to increase whether we win or lose by 1 unit until we reach that goal. And you remember, you don't have to play with $10 units. You could play with dollar units and a $200 bankroll. This is a $2,000 bankroll with $10 units. So whichever one fits you best. And let's go to 30 now. We're currently up 320, trying to get to 400. 8 minutes in. Here we go. That's a 2 black, and that's a loss. So we increase again. And I'm going to show you here, even if we get a bunch of one color in a row, since we're increasing on wins and losses, it comes back much quicker than you think once you start getting wins. And that's a win right there at 40. And we're trying to get to 450. We're going to keep increasing until we get there, and let's spin. 8.5 minutes in. Here we go. That's a 16 red. Okay, that's a win. We're not at 450, so we keep increasing. Now we're at 60, and let's see what we get here. That's a 14 red. All right, so we're almost there. Let's keep increasing and spin. We're at 70 total now. Here we go. We're 9 minutes in. We lost that one with a 13 black. So let's keep increasing. Now all of a sudden we're at 80. And let's go ahead and spin here. Still trying to get to 450. That's a loss, 31 black. So we will increase again. Here we go. Okay, we're at 90 now, up to 90, $90 bet, and let's see if we get the win here. That's not the win, that's a 0, but that happens, so let's go ahead and increase. Okay, it drops us back to $200 profit, but if we get a win here, we'll be at 300 already. And we got it. Okay, good. We'll keep increasing because we're not at session profit. We're up 300. Now we're at a 110 total bet. Here we go. 10 minutes in out of 15. That's a loss on 2 black, so let's increase again. Again, we're increasing on wins and losses until we reach our next profit goal. And let's see if we can get started here. Let's see a red number, and we got one. That's a 1 red. All right, so that's a nice win. We're up 310, trying to get to 450. Now we're at 130 total bet because we're increasing after every win or loss until we reach our next goal, and that's a loss there with 4 black. So let's increase again. Now we're at 140. And since we're increasing on wins and losses, even if you have a bad streak, you can come back with just a couple of good wins, and there's one there. So let's keep increasing because we're not at our profit goal. So we're at 150. Let's see if we can get 2 wins in a row here. That would be nice. And we got the win there with 18 red. Okay, and we got our goal. We're at 470. See how quickly that came back? That is awesome. So our next goal is going to be 500 now. We're 11 minutes in out of 15 with breaking the roulette wheel. And that's a 2 black. And that's a loss, so let's go ahead and increase that. Again, trying to get to 500 now, and here we go. That's a 29 black. That's a loss, but we're increasing whether we win or lose until we reach that next profit goal of 500. Now we're at a $30 total bet, and let's spin. That's a 4 black. That's a loss, so let's increase again. Now we're up 410, trying to get to 500, increasing after every win or loss. And that's a 15 black. So we're getting a streak of losing numbers here, but that, you know, we can withstand that because we have the bankroll that we're supposed to. $2,000 for a $10 units, $200 for dollar units. And there's another loss, 13 black, but we can withstand all these losses. You can see we lost 5 in a row because we have the appropriate bankroll. Now we're at 60, and let's spin. Okay, that's another loss, 11 black. Let's increase again. Okay, it dropped us back to 260 profit, but we're in profit, so that's a good thing. Finally, we got a win on 1 red. We'll keep increasing because we're not in session profit. We're up 330. Now we're at an $80 total bet here. And here we go. Let's see a red number. That's not a red number. That's a black 24. So we lost that one. Let's keep increasing. Now we're at 90 and 250 total profit. And here we go. Ooh, a 0. I could actually see that one going in there the whole way too. That doesn't happen very often. So let's go ahead and increase again. That drops us back to 160 profit. But again, since we're increasing on wins and losses, once we do start getting wins again, we'll come back very quickly. And we've had a ton of losses. In fact, if you look up here on the board, everything has been a loss except for the 1 red. So it's incredible that we're actually even still in profit. And let's turn this around and get back where we were. That's a 35 black. We did not do it. And every number on there still, except for the 1, is a loss. Okay? And now for the first time, we're down. And we'll see how it deals with that. Here we go. Okay, we finally got a win with the 1. Maybe that's the only number that can hit. And let's keep increasing because we're not in session profit. Now we're at 130 total bet. And you're probably going to recognize, if we could just get a couple wins, you're going to notice how quick it comes back again. Let's keep increasing though. We're at 140 now. Since we have the $2,000 bankroll for $10 units or the $200 bankroll for dollar units, really no need to stress on this, but that is a win at 140. That puts us back up again. We'll increase again to 150, and before you know it, we'll be back in good profit again. But we need to get some red numbers for that to happen, and we still have way more losses than wins, but it's nice that we had all losses. I think we had 10 out of 11 or 12 out of 13, something like that, all losses, and we're still doing okay. So we're up 90, in fact. So it's hard to imagine that we're up after all that, but we are. And here we go. That's a win on 30 red. Okay, now we're up 260. We'll increase again.
No more bets.
And here we go. All right, we got the win and time just expired. So we ended up making $440 profit with breaking the roulette wheel in 15 minutes. I think that's pretty awesome. Let me know down in the comments what you think, good or bad with this system. But now it is time for the new roulette system of the day. I can't wait to share this with you. Again, one of my subscribers, Pete, says that this is called SSS, simple, smart, and safe, and he said it has never lost. So I can't wait to dive into this one. Let's go ahead and just do it, and here we go. All right, the time is here for the new SSS roulette system by Pete. He said he has never lost with this roulette system, and he wins $250 every single day. That is unbelievable. I cannot wait to try this out. Let's go ahead and place the bets, and I'll show you what he's been doing. And we're going to start with follow the winner on color, which is red. So we'll put a $10 bet there and spin.
No more bets.
Here we go. Let's see what we get. Timer set, and we're off and running. Okay, he says when you win, you go up a unit. Okay, so we're going to 20.
No more bets.
We're up 10 currently, and here we go. Okay, that's a 15 black. Okay, and he says when you lose, you go up 2 units. So now we're at 40.
No more bets.
And here we go. And we got the win there. Okay, so we got the win there. And he says anytime you make $50, you reset. We're not there yet. So since we won, that means we increased by 1 unit. So we're at 50 now. And here we go. And we got it. So I think we achieved our $50 goal. Okay, so our next goal would be 100. That means we reset back to 10, and we're on red, follow the winner.
No more bets.
All right, here we go. That's a 5 red. Okay, that's a win. So we increase from 10 to 20. And
No more
spin.
bets.
Here we go. That's a 32 red. We won, so we achieved a new goal. So we reset. We're over 100. Our next goal is 150, and we'll have a $10 bet on red. And here we go. Again, this is from Pete from Australia. He says he wins $250 every day of the week with this, and it has never lost. So I can't wait to see. We're going to go the whole 15 minutes and see what happens. We won that one, so we're going to increase by 1 unit after a win. And we're at $20, trying to get to 150 now. Okay, that's a 29 black, and that's a loss. So we're going to switch to black, and we go up 2 units on losses. So we'll go from 20 to 40, and let's spin. We're up 100, trying to get to 150. That's a 28 black, and that's a win. So let's see if we're at 150. We are not, so that means we go up 1 unit. Now we're at 50, and here we go. That's a 5 red, and that's a loss. So we go up 2 units. We'll go from 50 to 70, and we'll be on red. Okay,
No more
let's
bets.
go ahead and spin. Here we go. That's a 32 red, and that's a win. Let's see where that puts us. We're up 160, so our next goal is going to be 200. We reset, and we'll be on follow the winner red, which means you bet on what hit last. And here we go. That's a 0. And Pete says to just act like zeros don't happen, basically, but we still will increase as a loss, but we'll stay on the color that hit before the 0. So we'll go from, we'll go from 10 to 30. And let's go ahead and do that and spin. And we're going up 2 on losses, up 1 on wins. And that's a 7 red. Okay, that's a win. We're not at 200 though, so that means we increase again, and we're still on red. We go up a unit when we win. That's a 27 red. And that's a win. So we did achieve our new goal of $200, and we're up 220. So we're we're getting really close to doing what he says he does every single day. So what we might have to do here is, and we're resetting back to 10 because we just achieved a new goal. We might have to break into this into multiple 250 segments and see how many times we can do it today. And that's a loss there, though. So we'll switch to black, and we go up 2 units when we lose. So we'll go from 10 to 30,
No more bet.
trying to get to 250 profit. Okay, that's a 35 black, and that's a $30 win, and we're 10 away. So we're going to go up a unit because we won, and we'll still be on black. Let's go ahead and spin. Okay, that's a loss. Okay, so we will go to red and go up 2 units, 40 to 60.
No more bet.
And this is a $2,000 bankroll for $10 units, a $200 bankroll for dollar units, and that's a 17 black. That's a loss. So we go from 60 to 80, up 2 units, and we're switching to black.
No more bet.
Let's go ahead and spin. Here we go. And we got the win there. Great. So let's see where that puts us. We're up 220, and here we go. So now we're going to go up 1 unit because we won. Now we're at we're going for 90. That's a 1 red, and that's a loss. So we'll go up 2 units. We'll go to 110 on red. There we go, and let's
No more
spin.
bet.
Follow the winner on color. And we got it. That's a 34 red. Okay, so we're up 240. We're almost there. And he says if you're almost to 250, what you want to do is just forget the progression for a second and just put $10 or whatever it takes for you to get to 250. Okay, and then if you lose, he says it's not as bad, and at that point you can start the progression back over, and it's much safer. So now we just go from 10 to 30, and we'll be on black. See how that provided a lot of safety, because now we're not that far away from our goal, but we we did something really smart. That's why it's called SSS, simple, smart, and let's see here. What did we get there? And simple, smart, and safe. Hey, we got it. So we're already up 260. So it did do what Pete said it would do, but we're going to try to do it again. So our next goal would be 300. We'll be on black for 10. Follow the winner, and let's spin. We're almost 7 minutes in out of 15. We're going to see how many times we can do this, and that's a 12 red. Okay, that's a loss. So we'll go from 10 to 30, and we'll be on red.
No more bet.
And here we go. We go up 2 units, stay on, follow the winner color. And that's a 6 black. And that's a loss, so we'll go from 30 to 50 and switch to black. And let's go ahead and spin. All right, we got the win. Fantastic. So now we're up 270, and he says when you get near the $50 goals, you can do the same thing. So if you're going for 300, this is a much safer way to play. When you're going for 300 and that's your next goal, just forget where you're at in the progression and put a $30 bet on there. So we'll switch from 50 to 30 and spend. And again, this is even safer. Simple, smart, and safe is what he calls this, and that's a 15 black. And we still achieved our goal of $300. Now our next goal will be 350, and we'll go back to 10 on black. And that way you reset a lot more times and you don't take unnecessary risks. So that's a 23 red. Okay, and let's remember that we were at 300. Our next goal is 350. We'll go from 10 to 30 on red. We're going up 2 when we lose, up 1 when we win. Unless we get near a profit goal and the amount that we need is less. And we'll go over that again, and I think you can see how much smarter that is. So we lost again, so we're going to go from 30 to 50, and we'll be on black. Let's go ahead and spin. All right, here we go. That's a 22 black. So again, our next goal is 350, which is 40 away. And normally you'd increase by 1 unit when you win, but that's 60. We don't need 60, we only need 40. So we just put 40 on black.
No more bets.
And here we go. So if the amount you need is less than where you're at currently, you adjust it. So then you just stay with where you're at. So now we're at 40, and we go to red, and we go up 2 units from 40 to 60.
No more bets.
And spin, here we go. And that's a loss to black. So we go up 2 units, we go from 60 to 80. And I think even though we're on a bad stretch here, I think you can see how that protects you from losing your bankroll. That's very smart. So that's a 16 red. That's another loss. We'll go from 80 to 100, and we'll be on red. We're still on follow the winner color.
No more bets.
Let's go ahead and spin. And we'll make that next decision. I'll show you how to make that decision correctly. Okay, that's a $100 win. And our goal is $120 away. So this time, we're actually just going to stick with the norm, which is increasing after a win, which is 110. Okay, so if we didn't need to do 110, we would do less to get to our next goal. But since it's actually 120 to get to our goal, we're just going to stick with the increase after 1 on wins, or up 2 on losses. So let's go ahead and spin. That's a win, 5 red. So now is where it gets real fun, because we're only $10 away. So let's look and see where we were at. So normally we'd bet 120 now, but we don't need to. We only need $10 to reach our next goal. So we're going to get rid of that. We're going to go start all the way back to 10 again, and we'll be on red. And then if we hit this, we achieve our goal. That's a 25 red. Okay, and that's a win. So now we've achieved our goal. We didn't make unnecessary risks. Again, SSS, simple, smart, and safe. This is Pete's system from Australia that he says has never lost. And man, that's pretty awesome so far. We're up 350. We'll be on red for 10. Our next goal is $400. And here we go. That's a 33 black, and that's a loss. So we go from 10 to 30. And spin. All right, here we go. All right, that's a win. That's a 4 black. Okay, so our next goal is $400. So let's see how far away we are. We are currently only $30 away. So we would normally increase after a win by 1, which would be $40, but we don't need to. All we need to do is reach 400, which is $30. So we reduce the bet to 30, and it will still achieve our goal if we hit it. And that's a 4 black. And we achieved our goal. So now all of a sudden we're at 400. Our next goal is 450, and we'll be on black for 10. So much smarter than the way we started at the beginning. I wanted to show you the difference so that you could see how much more safe that it is. And we are going for 450 now, and we won. So we can't get to 450. You know, it's 440 away, and we were at 10, so that means we increase. We go from, but we only increase if that's what it takes to get to the next goal. And that's a 12 red. Okay, so we lost, so now we go from 20 to 40. And let's go ahead and spin. We're up 390. That's a 28 black. That's a loss. Okay, so we go from 40 to 60, and we're on black, up 2 units when we lose. That's a 1 red. That's another loss. So now you're getting to see a bunch of losses and how we're going to deal with that. We're still going up 2 units, but now we'll be on red, follow the winner on color. Okay, let's go ahead and spin. All right, here we go. Let's see a red. That's not red, that's black. So let's keep increasing, but I think it's good for you to see a area where we have tons of losses, just to see what happens. We're still going up 2 units on losses. Another loss, so tons of losses actually. In fact, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 losses in a row. So now we're at 100, but we're going to switch to red.
No more
Follow
bets.
the winner on color, and here we go. And we're still losing, so that's, I think, 7 losses in a row at least. So up 2 more units. We're going to go from 100 to 120.
No more bets.
Let's go ahead and spin. And we got the win. So now we're pretty far away from our goal. We're up 170, so that means we go up a unit.
No more bets.
And if we didn't have that much for our goal, then we wouldn't need to do that. That's a loss right there on 1 red. So we go to red and we go up 2 units, 130 to 150.
No more
And
bets.
spend against a $2,000 bankroll for $10 units, 200 for $1 units, and that's a 1 red. Okay, that's a $150 win. We're up 190, and then we would go to 160 because we are not within range of our next goal. And that's a win. Okay, and our next goal was at 350, and I'm sorry, at 450. But we just ran out of time. So we ended up $350 in profit after 15 minutes. I'm really excited to keep testing this one, and it looks fantastic. But remember that if you're within range of your goal, to always only bet what it takes to get there once you're within range. Otherwise, you go up a unit when you win, up 2 units when you lose. And one thing that might even be even more safe with this system is that if you have a horrible losing streak, and say you drop from like 500 down to 100, maybe make, when you drop below that, like that, and you're still in profit, maybe you just make the next $50 your next goal instead of trying to get it all the way back. That could even be safer, but I really like this one. Again, it's from Pete from Australia, and he calls this SSS, simple and smart and safe. So I hope you really enjoyed this, and keep sending your roulette systems into roulettemaster.c@gmail.com. That's roulettemaster.c@gmail.com. And I love seeing your new systems every day. If you're enjoying the content, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel. We're almost to 50,000 subscribers. Let's get there and keep growing this great community. And again, hope you really enjoyed today's videos, and make sure to share in the comments what you think, good or bad. That helps everybody else in the community out. Test them out before you go to the casino. Make sure you like them, and share in the comments. This is the Roulette Master, and have a great day, everybody.